What's up, internet? How's it going? Well, this week the three animes that popped up over this weekend, such as Seven Deadly Sins, was actually rather interesting. Doing that little anime staple of them jumping into a tournament pretty early. However, the cool thing about them jumping into the tournament this time is that they're getting it over actually rather quickly. And also the staples for what they're kind of going there for. You know, I mean, it's kind of clear and it's kind of clear cut. Going there to get the weapon. That's about it. Even though necessarily Bond really isn't good at coming up with cover names. Other than that, this episode was pretty interesting, especially since that as we kind of already know, the seven deadly sins are ultra powerful. And I also kind of find it odd that nobody's really calling out these goddamn holy knights for pretty much using their elemental super barrier abilities. Which this does kind of put into play of what I said last week. Of the thing of that most of these knights, or at least the ones who aren't like higher class ones, some of these knights have gained abilities from drinking the blood of the demon, right? Okay, whatever. However, as they're kind of put into this point is that part of this episode is that Diane and Elizabeth shrink. Okay, Diane shrunk. But however, she still keeps all of her strength as if she was a giant. She still has her giant strength, and with this strength alone, she broke this dude's barrier with her bare fucking hands, and still has the ability to pretty much just outright destroy him. And that's what in the fuck she does. And going on from that, the other Holy Knight, I forget his name, the dude with the blonde hair, he's in the tournament, and he beats up, and he uses like a wind uppercut to beat this other dude who's just using regular strength, which, to be perfectly fair, that's kind of, well, now, Diane's thing was fair. The other two Holy Knights things, that's not fair. They're using abilities that they can just like easily take advantage of other people. Just kind of cheap, but However, this one it does. However, there was a very little interesting part that did kind of go on in this one, which did kind of seem to be a little bit of some foreshadowing, or at least showing that one of these characters may be way more dangerous than what they're letting on, which is the old man Kane, who took down King with one hit. Well, he knocked him out of bounds. So essentially, he didn't necessarily take him down. He just pushed him out of bounds. Which that kind of made me start thinking, like, is this guy a Holy Knight? Is he some type of like higher retired knight who just said, you know, I don't really want to fight and stuff like that. But that is that. And this episode does necessarily end. It ends with the promise of a Meliodas versus Bond battle, which, from what we remember at the prison, that's not gonna end well, especially since these two were knocking each other around that prison and destroyed the damn thing with an arm wrestling match. So that is pretty much where the next episode is gonna lead. I don't know how many episodes it's gonna be. Hopefully it's just one and they can move along and get back to the story. But that is what I have to say about that. What do you guys think about this episode? Do you think it was good, bad, terrible? Please tell me down in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow. So please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.